Hello everybody, this is a little update video I want to put together because today is not going to have any kind of reactions because of the fact that last week when I usually recorded Index and My Hero Academia, that was during the E3 stuff, so I did tons of streams. Like I think this time yesterday I had the Nintendo stream, or not yesterday, this time last week I had the Nintendo stream. The day before that I had 3 streams for like Ubisoft and like all that, and then before that was like Bethesda, and and before that just back to back to back to back to back streams. So I decided to hold off on Index and My Hero Academia for a week last week, basically. Public, you guys saw it basically, but I held it off for Patreon for just 1 week kind of thing. I already recorded the next batch of Index and My Hero Academia for Patreon today. Yesterday, if you're watching this like the day of kind of thing. Those are already up on Patreon right now. But as for public releases, there's nothing. So sorry. But not only do we have 2 episodes of My Hero Academia, but 5 episodes of Index Season 2 on Patreon right now. But we also have a poll going on right now to vote for the 2 new quad shots. As you guys know, a public release, I'm doing the erased quad shot, basically. If you jump over to Patreon, Patreon already has the, wait, not done quite yet. I'm in part 3 of quad shot for Grimgar, and I'm getting through that basically. But there's a new poll on Patreon to vote for the 2 new quad shot shows, which I will be doing. And currently, right now, it looks to be like maybe Dragon Maid is going to win. Who knows? But first place and second place are both chosen in this poll. So if you wanted to participate, you have 4 days left. There's 43 votes on there right now. So far, 2 of them are tied. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them because there's a couple of really iffy ones for how I would say it opposed to how it's actually said. But regardless, there's a poll up on Patreon right now. Plus, you can go watch the entirety of the quad shot for Grimgar right now. Well, part 3. Up to part 3. Part 4 hasn't been released yet. And for public release, part 4 for Erase should be going up this week as well. Let me double check that is correct. That's correct. Okay, next week, the 29th, is not going to have a quad shot because it is the 5th month, or the 5th week in the month, on a Friday. So as you know, I upload quad shots for the first Friday of the month, the second Friday, third Friday, fourth Friday, that kind of schedule. If there's a 5th Friday in a month, I will just skip it as like an off day kind of thing. So the 29th is going to have no quad shot on it. It's just going to have Monogatari or whatever is in that slot. I might actually catch up on Camp since it's out for researchy stuff, but I haven't done it yet. Main reason I haven't done it because I'm always fighting for rights for it kind of thing. Like I always like upload it and then I have to wait like over the weekend or like the next week to get like it unblocked worldwide kind of thing, which is really annoying. So I've kind of held off on doing Rushi stuff for the time being. Not that I dislike their content. Their content's fantastic, but I just don't want to deal with that copyright stuff. So yeah, that's kind of all the stuff that's happening currently right now. Other than that, it's super hot in my room right now, because it's 1:20 a.m. currently right now, and it is about how hot is it? let me see real quick. I really want to know actually. Okay, it's 20:62. It's not too bad. It's still warm. Because for Washington in this like climate, 62 is kind of like the all-time, well, not all-time high, but is like the normal kind of high temperature. But we're getting into the 80s and 90s, and over the course of like a week or something like that. So it's gonna be really freaking hot for me. So I have like fans blowing on me because I don't have air conditioning. You won't probably see this light on anymore in reactions for at least like a week or two, maybe depending on how hot it gets over the course of a couple weeks, or whatever. I have it on right now because it's pitch black in my room if I turn it off. Like for instance, let me show you. If I did turn it off, it would be this dark. And I will be sitting here. I did do a reaction once when I had like this kind of lighting situation, but it just looks weird because I'm illuminated by both my monitors and my LED light, whatever, up there. Reason why I turn it off is because it heats up my room quite a bit because it doesn't have well, it's just a bulb basically. So there's no like protection for it, so it just heats up constantly. And it heats up my room, so it's kind of unbearable sometimes. So I turn it off. Anyways, ramble. So in summary, there's not going to be any index today. There's not going to be any My Hero Academia today. The My Hero Academia that was supposed to be public today just got added to the next My Hero Academia reaction. Basically, I reacted to 10 and 11 both in one reaction, and then 5 episodes of Index on Patreon. So you can go watch those if you're on Patreon. If not, take a day off. I know some people always come to my channel for certain things, but today literally nothing is going to be released except this video. So yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday for Magi and Tokyo Ghoul, and Friday for Monogatari and the finale of Erased. Then next week, basically start back right over both Index and My Hero Academia. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next reactions. Take care, buddy.